morning and welcome back to Egypt, and more specifically Port Halib, where the windy Sahara Desert meets the Red Sea. You might have noticed that I'm not on my own anymore. I've got a special guest with me.
She's back!
Yeah, Tilly has returned after 2.5 weeks of traveling on my own, which was fun, really good fun, but it's not really the same when you don't have someone to share it with. And yeah, I guess I've missed Tilly a lot.
And it's just more boring by yourself.
Yeah, it is more boring on your own. It's like when you don't have someone to kind of share it with, crack jokes with, it's not as fun. Anyway, we're currently in Port Halib, which is on the east coast of Egypt. I actually picked Tilly up in Hurghada, that's where her flight was. It was very touristy there, so we thought we'd come here. Hopefully it was a bit more quiet.
But it's not.
Didn't turn out to be that way, but we'll get more into that later. And today our mission is, we've basically received a tip off that dugongs, or sea cows,
which
feed,
are 9 to 10 meters long.
Yeah, they're like these massive Pokemon looking creatures, feed on the coral grasses on a beach that's about an hour's walk from where we are now. So yeah,
we're walking there in the 40 degree heat at midday.
Yeah, as usual, we've left our accommodation at midday. Not the best planning, but fuck it. I'm used to the heat now. Tilly, on the other hand, is
adjusting.
Having only been here for four full days, it takes a while to adjust to this heat. But yeah, so we're walking to the beach. Hopefully we'll swim with a dugong today. That's the plan. Salam.
Salam.
Oh wow.
What are you eating?
This looks delicious.
The Egyptian food.
Falafel, chips, aubergine.
Yes.
What is this?
Fool.
Fool.
Oh, it's beans.
Yes.
Fool.
Yes.
Beans.
Beans.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll just have some falafel.
Try that.
You have some fuel.
What's it called? Fuel.
Fool.
Sea cows. Dugongs. They swim in the water. Big
Like
creatures.
a big animal. No?
I don't know.
Don't worry. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Shukran. Thank you very much.
It's so good. Thank you.
This is what an Egyptian supermarket looks like. They love their cheese. They love their olives.
But that's about it.
But usually no fresh fruit or veg. It's always like a separate market.
Like, there's hardly any fresh stuff.
Also colourful tinned goods as well.
Hey, should we get?
And the very nice staff out here just gave us some food as well, which is another example of how incredibly welcoming and hospitable the Egyptian people are, which I've found
They're
over
so
2.5
generous,
weeks. Yeah, they really are. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, another massive benefit of Tilly now being here is she usually is in charge of food and does lots of research on where we can eat. And when I was here on my own for 2 weeks, I was just neglecting food like an idiot and basically just eating in any random crackhead's house on the street. I now work in this supermarket. We don't want to interrupt their lunch to make them come in and get the cheese, so I'll just get it myself.
Yeah. These literally look like they've just come from like a grandma's house.
Yeah, perfect.
Lovely healthy meal.
It's hard to eat healthy in Egypt when you're on a budget, sadly.
Black bread.
I don't know, how much was it?
54.
Perfect, let's go. It's okay, we don't need a bag, we can put it in here. Thank you.
Okay.
Shukran. Was that your first time handling Egyptian money?
Yeah.
Egyptian money is so confusing, like it literally all looks the same,
think it's also-
especially when you first arrive. Like it's hard to distinguish between the notes at a glance.
Guess how much these flatbreads were? So we got 4 of these flatbreads, which literally look so homemade, like no packaging.
Oh, I bet
For
they were probably made this morning for 5.
Yeah. How
Wow.
much is that?
25 cents. That's a bargain.
That is a bargain. Okay, on we go.
So yeah, as you can tell by looking around this place, it's very artificial. That's because it was funded by a Kuwaiti billionaire who built it all in the year 2000. I think it cost him $2 billion to basically create all of this out of the desert. We came here thinking it would be like a quiet coast town. It's not. It's like full of resorts and tourists and...
It's literally a resort town, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a resort town. It's kind of like almost Dubai, but like a bit worse. It's like they've made everything here out of nothing. It's like all the beaches are man-made, which means hotels own them. We have to pay 100 Egyptian each to go to the beach, which isn't crazy, but like when you come from Europe and then they're like, oh, you have to pay to come on my beach, it's just a bit like, what is going on here? So anyway, in order to avoid that today and to hopefully find the Dugongs, we're walking about an hour to a beach that hopefully you don't have to pay for.
We actually don't know where we're going.
There's a very strange vibe around this place. It's almost like
Soulless.
just so quiet. It's like it's built for so many people, but no one's here. I mean, obviously it's like September, which is low season in Egypt, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, a bit eerie. I actually did just read that the investor, the guy I was talking about, the Kuwaiti billionaire who put $2 billion USD into building this resort town, actually died like 10 years, I think, after it was completed, and there were obviously lots of plans for expansion that now maybe they can't afford. There's a lot of like half-built stuff here, which probably COVID also had a massive impact on finding the money to
Also
keep
about,
expanding.
Like you said, about people not building in summer.
Yes, and also it's insanely hot right now, so often in Egypt and at this time of year, like all projects are just kind of left until it's cooler because no one should be working in these conditions.
Or walking.
Just come across a football pitch by the side of the road. Looks in very poor condition. Wow, crazy. It's basically sand. I actually managed to play a game of football in Hurghada, first time in 2.5 weeks. The standard was interesting to say the least, but it's a good run around despite the incredible heat. So maybe I'll come back here later and try find a game.
The power of the internet.
No.
No.
Polo? No. Football.
No.
Polo. House. Balls.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Shukran.
Shukran.
Have a nice day.
Huh? Oh, the thing, yeah. Thank you, shukran. Lovely.
Very good.
They're quite bitter, aren't they?
Thank you very much. That's very
Shukran.
kind. Shukran. Have a nice day.
Assalamu. What's the verdict, babes?
Absolutely awful.
It just looks so easy on paper.
I'm holding it in the cheek of my mouth like a hamster
I actually threw it out.
until we're out of eye shot and I can spit it out.
It has the texture of an apple, but it tastes like paper. I
Yeah.
would say.
It's just so dry in your mouth.
Ed, look. This guy, he's building a sign saying Port Halib, but made out of trees. Right, this is the path to the sea cows. Ed is spitting that out. Brilliant. They've clearly started building a roundabout. Now it's
does feel like Mars, doesn't it?
We're just gonna dip behind this electricity box. We quite like to do that, don't we?
It's like being back in Abu Dhabi.
We're just sit here, catch some shade.
I
Once
do
we
like
find
the
out where we're
desert,
going. Yeah, I mean, it's gorge. So barren. Anyone scared about snakes and scorpions here?
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so like.
I don't know if this is real desert though. I think it might just be like man-made rubble, like that they've taken out the sea to make the port, or like from like the foundations of hotels, and they just kind of like dump it all in. So if you look around, it's not really sand. It's kind of like, obviously there's a base of sand, but there's like rubble and like loads of
rocks
shit on top.
and.
After about, how long has it been walking through the desert? Like 20 minutes?
3 hours.
we finally
20 minutes.
We finally arrived, maybe half an hour. Maybe half an hour. We finally arrived at the beach. The Dugongs await.
Let's look. Look how far. 20
Yeah, that's that tower. Is that it?
20 minutes ago, Glass.
I don't know. I can't even see on my fingers. I think that's it. That's where we were 20 minutes ago, an hour ago. Where the supermarket is. Yeah, it's been a nice hike through the desert. You having a nice time in Egypt?
Yeah.
You like hiking through the desert?
Yeah.
Beats London, that's for sure. Yeah, we made it. There's not a single other soul on this beach, and there's, I guess, 3 sun loungers and umbrellas, so we'll take that.
Lunchtime it is, and we've actually just been joined by some locals. Oh, so cute, little kids. 4 of them on a motorbike, classic. So our lunch, cream cheese, olives that we thought were with peppers, but they're actually stuffed with carrots, which is
They're very, very weird.
no? Flatbread and sunbite.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we got.
Let me taste the cream
It's
cheese.
going to be more of a captive market. What's it saying?
Solid 8 out of 10. I'm gonna taste
8 out of 10. That's.
it. Taste it. Oh yeah.
I'll put some bread with it.
I love that. They
Maybe ask
literally
them. Maybe ask them where the actual reef and the sea cows are as well if they're local.
I love they've just literally driven onto the beach with a motorbike.
I
Like,
know.
how
If we
cool
had a
is
bike,
that?
we could do that. But there's nowhere. You can't even rent a bike here. They don't.
Someone's very angry.
They don't want you to escape the fucking resort complex. They don't even let you rent a bike. You can like drive to a random beach.
Looks like Philadelphia.
Combined every element of our lunch, and I've got an olive, cheese and crisp sandwich. Definitely very nutritious.
Go on, taste it.
Alright.
It's so windy here. I'm getting a lot of hair with my sandwich.
Mmm.
Is that so? Ah!
Oh no.
For God's sake.
You've got to still eat that.
I'll eat a bit brown bit.
Nah, you don't eat the sand.
Right? Proof I've eaten this sandy sandwich.
Right, so we've polished off our lunch. Now I'm going to go into this maze-like looking water and do a little reconnaissance. I think if the sea cows are going to be anywhere, they'll be there in the dark water where the waves are breaking, so we don't run into a shark. This looks a lot more like sea cow territory. So choppy though, that's the problem. Visibility's not good. I might have to go back and get my mask, to be honest. Got my snorkel now, so we're going for Dugong finding attempt number 2. Come on. my god, it's a sea cow.
It's me.
I found a sea cow at last. It's a sea cow. Nah.
It's not a king.
To be fair, like, it's definitely territory. Like, it looked like the photos I saw when people were with them here, but no, they weren't there. There were loads of other really nice fish, but... And the coral is amazing, as usual, but...
Quite shallow here.
So shallow here and get so deep out there, like, it's kind of scary.
Yeah. I was looking for that little orange thing and I kept losing it when the wave came over. I was like,
I think it's really
I know.
wavy, so like you get thrown around, which obviously makes the visibility worse as well. So it picks up sand and like bits of plant.
And like I was like, what do I do if I actually like lose the thing? I was like, well, I don't want me coming out here because I'll just drown on it.
Yeah, what I failed to mention was there's actually been like 3 or 4 shark attacks along this coast this summer. Which is, you know, slightly unnerving obviously. That's the reason Tilly didn't come out into the water. Huh?
I was reading.
Yeah, she was reading. She's a pussy. And all of those shark attacks have been in the early evening when obviously sharks like to hunt because it's darker, you can't see them coming.
Is that why?
And
now the sun's getting low.
yeah, the sun's getting lower and lower and my visibility out there was just getting worse and worse. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to call it a day. So we failed on our mission. Yeah, we'll have to try again tomorrow. Our hotel actually run like a snorkeling trip where you're kind of guaranteed to see dugongs, but it costs like, what did it cost? Like 30 euros each. So we, in our typical fashion, we're like, fuck it, we'll go down there, we'll find them ourselves. But
I think I could be.
so no, we've got to give in and actually go on the snorkeling trip tomorrow, but we're not giving up. We're not leaving this weird town that we travelled on a bus through the desert to get to without at least seeing something unique like a dugong. So fuck it. No turtles, just hella fish. Lots of really nice fish. Right, so we've left our quiet, nice beach now, and we're now walking through the kind of main strip. All the beaches you have to pay to go to, or you have to be in like an all-inclusive resort, and now you can see a bit more of like, yeah, why this isn't really our kind of place. Not judging anyone who does come here. Like, if you're here for a week and you was like all-inclusive, you know, with your mates, getting waved every day, I'm sure you'd have a great time. But like for us, you know, we're on a budget. We like real traveling experiences. It's kind of, I'd like it here for a bit as well, if I didn't have to worry about like money, but it's expensive and you're just a captive market. It's not really, you know, there's no bargaining power here. But yeah, we'll show you what it's like in this kind of resort part of the port. Shithole.
Someone else going to stop us at the next one?
Maybe.
I'm scared.
Pretend you're in like hustle.
I'm just shit at this stuff.
So they stop you, just like, oh, what? You're not allowed in here. I thought, I'm sorry, I was just walking from the beach. I'll leave now, my apologies. Nice to meet you, sir. Shukran. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you for letting me into your country. It's so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Goodbye.
Shukran.
Do you ever play ball?
Yeah.
Your family play ball?
Okay, give me a beer. We just got up that guy and stuff.
I said you can't give me one. I thought that was coming to me. I was gonna fucking volley it out the stick. Look at that pool. That looks nice. Maybe there's a sea cow. Right, so we're in the real metropolis of the Dubai of Egypt now. But as we're only here for 2 more days, we're going to take advantage of it and try and go bowling. You good at bowling?
This is my secret skill.
Yeah, Tilly used to be a pro bowler in her youth, so she's gonna put on a clinic for you all to watch. She's trash.
Trash.
But to be fair, I suck at bowling as well. But if it's, yeah, I'm not good. Yeah, a bit of fun. Get out the sun for a bit, play some bowls, play some fucking bowls, mate.
Technically some exercise, technically my exercise for the day.
Sure, you can count that if you want.
I can't remember where it is.
I think it's down here and left.
Salam.
Are you open?
Yes.
Wow, it's very quiet in here. Wow, this is cool. We want to play bowling.
Yes.
Is possible?
Yes.
How much is it?
$5, €5.
$5, €5, 75 Egyptian.
Yes.
Okay, cool. We'll play 2 games. First one will be a warm-up.
Is it price per game?
Yeah, so it's 300 for 2 games for both of us.
How much is that?
75 Egyptian, but it's $5. That's like 100 Egyptian. I don't know. Just give me the money so I can pay him quick.
Is the place we can get beer here?
Where are all the people?
The beach.
On the beach?
Wow.
Fair enough.
After dinner.
There you go. 300 for 2 games for 2 people.
Okay.
Do you sell drinks?
You need drink? I will call the bar, bring it for you. Habib, what do you want? Sakara or Stella?
What's cheapest? What are the prices?
لا خده شوف هو عايز ايه لانه بيدور على الارخص ماليش دعوه. Okay, speak with the barman.
Hello. Hello. What's the price difference between Stella and Sahara? What's happened there?
Hey, he wasn't filming the one where I got straight.
So we made it into the bowling alley. We're just having some warm-up shots. There is not a single person here but us. We don't mind that though. Here she goes again. The pro. That's better. Oh. Alright, the warm-up's over. Now we play the real match. 1v1, winner takes all on Rust.
Here we go, first shot. You're disappointed with that?
The first game is not going well. Is that another gutter ball?
Like that? I got this.
The man running it's going to show her how it's done.
Oh, what?
You want to shoot the bat? Okay, like this.
Wait, what have you been doing?
Huh?
What have you been doing? What do you mean?
I've been like this. Sorry guys, I've been doing this.
This is the back.
Are you sure you work it? I can't, baby.
Oh, I haven't my hand like this.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's in the gutter again.
Pretty sick. Well, I think he's ringing for a beer. Ed, come on, I'm sorry. Have you seen how well he's doing compared to me?
That's still not a good score though.
Yeah, fair.
Tilly's made some solid progress in the last few shots. See if she can build on it. Unorthodox technique. That's decent, that's decent.
I forgot you had to roll it.
Oh, it just tailed off at the end. Solid effort though.
Yeah! Oh!
Sakara Gold. Yeah. Egypt's finest beer. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, baby. It's quite strong.
Is it? It's 4%. Tilly got the first spare of the day. Fair play. I need to step it up now.
There, go on. It's got potential. Go on, get a spare though.
I think you're a boss now.
Yeah. We see.
It's the beer. That's what you need. It needs to loosen you
Go
up
on.
a bit.
good safe there.
I remember why this game frustrates me so much now.
Okay, half time.
Half time, first game's over. What was it, 76-56 or something? And basically in bowling, any score under 100 is like pretty embarrassing.
Really?
Yeah. At least when we used to play in London, anything under 100 was like not good. But to be fair, you got a lot better towards the end of that.
I'm pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, we're gonna sink these beers now.
I mean,
Hopefully they'll help us see better, and then second game we've both got to aim for over 100.
Here we go.
Ready?
Huh?
Who's the win?
Him.
Just we are both very bad.
Why don't you two play? Why don't you play?
What?
Play.
With you?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you can play with us.
Size.
Come, we'll do
Come on.
1v1v1v1.
Yeah.
Wait.
What was your name, brother? Shay.
Sham, IT.
Eddie.
IT assistant.
Ah, your
Nice to
assistant.
meet you.
Assistant, no,
Ah.
IT.
IT.
Yeah.
IT.
Oh, technical man.
Yeah.
Broken.
Go get it. You know, because otherwise it's going to be my score.
So I just started with a nice 9 and the whole thing's broken. That's good. Right, so because of a glitch in the system, I've started with 3. I've started with 3, so now it's like, oh great, that's a great start because their system broke. And they can't reset it apparently.
I'm doing shit, doesn't matter.
Is that another gutter ball? Because I know I'm not in competition with you. I want to get over 100. That's a respectable score. And I've started with 3 because their system broke. Now I'm angry. I can't. You had it going in the last one. You can do it. You can do it. And she's still not winning, even though I started with a fucking shitty scam score.
Ed's lost his shit because he's losing. Oh! Well done. Oh, what? That was a good one.
If I'm going to recover this, I need strikes. Like, you don't understand.
I don't understand.
It's not good enough.
Right, come on, you got another one. Come on. These are our friends that we've made. One of them is the head of bowling, one of them is head IT at the Radisson. Classic. God, I'm going to get in the way here. Oh, he's done it! Yes! Look at his little face.
Every time I film Tilly, it's a gutter ball, and every time I don't film her, it's a peach. Yeah, she just got a strike. She just got to strike the one before. Let's see if she can replicate it. Here we go. Look at the technique. It's perfect. See, just like that, the curse of the camera. It's another gutter ball. You need to hit the Ibs, otherwise your strike counts for nothing.
What?
It's multiple of the next one.
What?
Yeah. I remember once I got 4 strikes in a row and then I got a 1, and it's only like, I can't remember, it's like 4 times 1. No pressure. That's decent, that's decent.
Ah!
Tailing off a bit.
Fine, I'll take.
You'll take, you'll take. I need more strikes or a spare if I want to get 100. Right.
Do I get a strike or a spare? Nice. No. Come on, it's only a game. Come on, one more. You can get a spare. It's quite easy. It's quite easy. Whoa.
Is it easy?
Here we go. Nice. It's not gone well.
Tilly just slammed that TV screen with her fucking bowling ball. Sound a bit drunk off their beer. Oh? 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 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3.
4. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Has he done it? I don't think he has. Someone's taking this game a bit too seriously.
Makes me so fucking angry.
No, right, come on, come on.
I can't help it, like, I just get angry.
Africa, last shot. Here we go. Nice.
Here we go. Trebuchet has launched. It's 1.
What is this?
Don't you need vacuum?
Ah, I'm allergic to nuts.
Why?
What is it?
Sesame seed.
Oh.
Great fun.
You should be alright.
Good.
Yeah, but
Thank you. It's very kind.
Welcome.
it's really hard.
Solid.
Yes.
This is a bowling ball.
Yeah, it tastes like it. There we are then, guys. It's so beautiful.
It really is.
I don't know why I feel like I have to whisper.
Egyptian sunsets are rather incredible. We're just walking home now after a very frustrating session of bowling. It was fun though. Bowling is fun. It's just, I'm a competitive person and I don't, I find it hard to not take things seriously. You were actually pretty good though.
I surprised myself.
I think you had a very quick learning curve and you're actually...
All thanks to our friend Amama.
Yeah, the guy who worked there, my lord, he was shocking. I thought when he's opened up a lane, he's going to be sending in like constant strikes. Obviously, he's there all day. Like, surely he's a good at bowling. He was trying to teach you, and he was just guttering it every time.
And he'd be like, "See, look, look," and I'd be like, "What?"
And it's like, he's like, "Yeah, look at the technique." And it's like you're literally putting it in the gutter over and over again. Anyway, yeah, it was a bit of fun. Just gonna go home now. Back to the hotel, probably eat some fucking pot noodle for dinner.
Yum.
That's how we roll. And tomorrow we're gonna try again to find the mythical dugongs that I hope do actually exist.
So I'm not gonna imagine. This is a scam to get people.
Could well be. I wouldn't put it past the Egyptians. But anyway, well, you said it. Yeah, so maybe we'll continue this this video tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Good night.
Night.
They look massive, the pots. Oh, look. They almost look like sharks.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my god, look at them.
Day 2's off to a good start.
هيجي كان قاعد عليه حسن.
Here we go, round 2. Are we gonna see a dugong?
I've got belief. I brought them on top.
I believe. We did it. We found. I still on your foot. Yeah. We found a dugong. Woo! Took a long time, to be fair. It was right at the very end of our last snorkel. And we finally found one.
I think we were actually really lucky because I don't think it's as common as we thought.
Yeah, well, one was like, I've been on 5 scuba dives, one snorkel, and I still haven't seen a sea cow. They were like, oh, do you want some lunch? She's like, I don't want food, I just want a sea cow. So yeah, we were super lucky to see one. If not, we were gonna have to go back tomorrow morning to that bit where they apparently feed and like,
because apparently
find one for ourselves.
What they do is go in, they feed in the morning and the afternoon, then they go back out. So actually they're not there all the time.
Ah, yeah. That makes sense. I was getting kind of angry at the instructor because like, he was like, we all have to stay together, and everyone was just on top of this turtle for like 20 minutes.
The turtle was amazing.
It was an amazing turtle. Absolutely. And like, it's like, it was cool, and if you've never seen a turtle before, I can see why, but like, I've seen turtles, I'm here to see a dugong. I was basically just swimming off on my own, he was shouting at me. Anyway, we found one at the very end, just as I thought we were leaving and I was about to start getting really sad. We found a dugong.
And it was huge.
But yeah, after 2 days, we completed our mission.
Yes, because Eddie has made us walk home instead of everybody.
Well, I've been sitting on a boat.
On the bus.
I've been sitting on a boat all day. Like, I don't want to get in a car. Like, I just want to like stretch my legs and like just feel the ground underneath me. We're gonna hit by a bus. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of our 2-day search for the dugong. We were succeeded. Also, some massive turtles, really nice coral and the fish.
And the dugongs were so big, weren't they? Like,
yeah, it was massive.
10
it was massive.
They were fat as well.
I
describe it as a very, very large seal / whale.
Yeah, it looks like a seal basically, with like almost a walrus face and then like a whale's tail. Yeah. It was. Bye guys, nice to meet you. Yeah. Well, we'll catch you. Where are we going next? We're going to Luxor next. So we'll see you from there.
Bye.
Bye.